We live in a strange and challenging time for sure, but do we really need to be so outraged at everything? In 2020, fire ravaged the Australian landscape before a pandemic brought the country to a standstill. But for some, the biggest issue was still an iconic brand changing its name from a derogatory term. After years of public pressure, a cheese company finally adopted a new and fresh name, Cheer Cheese. But for many, the name change was worthy of outrage. So what pushes us to outrage and polarisation now more than ever?
So it was the like button, the retweet button, and then algorithmicizing everything. Those three changes convert social media to one of the greatest centrifugal forces this country has ever seen. Basically what we call an outrage machine.
But is that actually changing our lives online and off? It's difficult to accurately measure whether we're getting angrier or simply just venting more publicly. The latest Gallup Global Emotions report is based on 151,000 interviews with people in 140 countries. Since it began in 2016, the report has found that the number of respondents who felt angry has risen, with the global average currently sitting at 22%.
Social media platforms make more money the longer we stay on the platform. This means they have an incentive to present us with information that is most likely to draw us in, to keep us engaged, to keep us coming back and spending more and more time online. The most engaging content is content that triggers emotions, particularly moral emotions like moral outrage. So algorithms built into these platforms that select information to show to us, push to the top of our feeds content that is likely to trigger strong emotions like outrage.
Take the 2020 trend of viral Karen videos as an example.
Well, you get sick of walking the same streets. I've done all of Brighton.
This video has been shared and viewed millions of times, and whilst her seemingly privileged anger was seen largely as comedic, Karen videos didn't come out of nowhere. What started as a viral video trend in the US arrived on our shores precisely because it divides us. Videos of white women refusing to wear masks in the middle of a pandemic went viral because they're clickbait on both sides of the debate, meaning a huge audience and more minutes spent watching and commenting. But that goes both ways. The more popular the videos become, the more we start seeing them. People with similar anti-mask views are bolstered to act in the same way because they've seen that behaviour again and again and again.
If social media is just sort of indiscriminately dialing up the volume on outrage, then this could create a signal-to-noise problem where if everything is worthy of outrage, then effectively nothing is. And it might make it harder for people to distinguish between the truly heinous and the merely disagreeable.